something completely different.
We're going to end today's show by making fun of Adam22. Adam22 is a former BMX blogger turned like gangster rapper, just scumbag interviewer. So he's not a gangster rapper, but he interviews all these gangster rappers and all these gangsters. And this guy has like rape allegations. And he supposedly went to Canada to have sex with a 16-year-old, like the scumbag that he is. And then he began doing this thing called the No Jumper podcast, and he got this big break when he was interviewing girls that had an orgy with the Phoenix Suns basketball team. So you're real credible journalism. So then he started doing well in the early 2020s, but now he has gone bankrupt. And the one thing that didn't help his cause was when he let Jason Love, this porn star with this big ass D, this black guy, he banged out his wife on camera, Lena the Plug, and did better than any of his videos. So here is Adam22, a defeated man.
No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy.
No, you literally made a whole career off of your wife getting banged by people that are better at banging than you. You're not that interesting.
Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views.
Oh, wow, good for you. But you have no credibility.
We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount
you pump it out.
Of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke?
Bad financial deals, probably overpaying people, probably the lawsuits you're going through, probably the Fed showing up at your door.
Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole
That's not good.
bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million,
So you pulled a Bubba the Love Sponge.
thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue.
Scumbags never win.
And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled,
Yeah, it got pathetic recently.
gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting six figures a month, shrank by about 80%
Yeah, because you're a creep.
or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored, aka nude interviews with up-and-coming superstars.
Oh, it's so riveting. Howard Stern did it first, you scumbag. You're Howard Stern without the personality or humor or right people around you, and you just have face tattoos.
Like Kazumi and Sky Bree fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest.
Yeah, no one wants to see you have sex. We want to see your wife have sex. But you, not so much. And you're like, because you have to watch that. He's so annoying. This is a douche.
Interest in seeing us interview stars. In addition to that, you might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform
Yeah, because no one wants to work with your sociopathic ass.
in March of 2023. Although we've definitely largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy
Oh, have you recovered? If you recovered, you wouldn't be making this video.
roster of talent since then. That certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but
Duh.
we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram.
I can imagine him just throwing things around the office when he found out.
After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day and we still have absolutely no idea why.
I love it.
We've had no luck getting it back despite being in contact with what seems like every Instagram recovery guy on the face of the planet. We were bringing in a very solid amount of cash.
Yeah, when you rely on other people to make that money, I'm not a good.
Monthly that was keeping us afloat via selling sponsored posts on the account, and that mostly vanished overnight. And while we've been growing the new No Jumper LA account up ever since and managing to sell sponsored collab posts
You got 14,000 followers on that.
using my Instagram and the No Jumper LA account, DM or email if interested.
I don't care.
We aren't making anywhere near as much from Instagram now. Side note, if you're a Meta rep, please DM me. I would love.
Can can't bang your wife. You can bang mine.
I'd love to speak to anyone who could help with this. And second, in addition to that, we have been hit with a bullshit lawsuit from
It's never your fault, you creep.
a former employee. Now,
Yeah, you were probably a scumbag.
essentially everything in this lawsuit is completely fictional, and every lawyer that I've spoken to about it has described this as basically an extortion attempt.
They're saying that to you because they want you to hire them, buddy.
But it still cost us a ton of money already, and it's expected to cost us many hundreds of thousands of dollars to
That sucks.
see this through to completion. It's
Yeah, you do that stuff.
insane to me that a person that we did so much for can just invent some grievances out of thin air and cost us this much money as a result. This person has literally lost every single friend that he used to have when he worked at No Jumper.
Are you talking about yourself?
His streaming
Are you talking in third person?
career has completely tanked, and he even got kicked off the podcast
You're talking about yourself. You are talking about yourself, bro.
that he left No Jumper to start, but somehow that's our reality, and we have to fight this rather than just give in to this piece of shit.
Are you literally projecting onto other people because you're a psychopath who probably raped women and is awful to be around? And you blocked me because you know I'm right.
So as a result of all these circumstances, we are making some changes. Over the last few months, we laid off multiple employees in an attempt to reduce our expenses as much as possible. We closed down our store on Melrose, and we're in the early stages of selling our current warehouse and moving into a smaller space. To be honest, aside from the layoffs, which sucked, I'm pretty happy about a lot of these changes.
Yeah, because it's all about you.
Realized that I should have paid more attention to DJ Vlad and kept my overhead as low as possible, particularly in terms of staff and
If DJ Vlad's smarter than you, then you're an idiot.
location. I'm confident that once we get the building sold, we'll be in a pretty solid financial position again as a business. Oh, and I also just want to note that I am talking about No Jumper as a business. I've got another business in the form of Plug Talk, and I've got a decent investment portfolio.
I don't know who would pay for that. Like, I mean, I watched it because I want to see his wife get banged, and if it's in POV, I don't have to deal with it. But he does make those stupid porn star sounds. Shut up! Annoying.
On a personal level. I mean, shit, I'm not $2 million in debt, and I never had to file for bankruptcy like T-Rail. But
Wow, throwing shots at others like you have no problems.
I honestly spent
You're a bully!
pretty much all of my time trying to create as much content as possible with No Jumper, and
you found.
I can't really justify doing so unless the fundamentals of the business make sense.
What?
It was a big decision to share this stuff with you guys, but
Yeah, because you know that you're a hack.
at a certain point, I realized that I've been honest with the world about just about everything in my life over the years, and it felt wrong to keep all this stuff that we've
We've literally seen you come to completion.
been dealing with in secret. So I know you're thinking, what can you do to help?
No one's thinking that.
Well,
Check out my Venmo or Cash App.
I do have some ideas, which I'll sort into 3 categories
I'll pass my wife around. Give me $50 here.
here: free, cheap, and generous. Free. Obviously, I'm infinitely thankful to anyone who watches our content at all. Follows us on the @NoJumperLA Instagram, and in particular, those of you who drop likes and comments on our videos and
Yeah, tell the comment about wanting to bang your wife, though.
Instagram posts. And
That your whole life is another woman.
in the long run, that stuff is super helpful. Cheap. We are really trying to get serious about embracing our members here on YouTube. For $5 a month, we've got a ton of awesome benefits,
Like what, banging your wife?
including being able to watch all of our interviews free of censorship and bleeped words before they're released to the public. Members only
Wow, hearing swear words. Whoa! That's so 2006. Howard Stern going to Sirius.
chat for all of our live stream content, and we're just going to be prioritizing a lot of our most requested content and trying to do that live for members only. So for any of you who are down to spend $5 a month to
I'm not, bud.
help support the business, we're just going to try to keep adding more and more stuff to make that an easy decision for you guys who are
Whatever.
down to support. And for those of you who have more money to spend, we're introducing a mega premium $100 tier to our membership
Is that where you get to finally have sex with your wife?
that will get your name added to the end of all our videos.
Oh, wow. Having your name attached to us to a should-be sex offender. A no guide.
And it will also get you consistent advice and opinions on your music submissions with
Oh yeah, I want advice from a sex offender.
one free submission per month and discounted additional songs. Basically, we're just trying to do as much as possible
To make money.
for anybody who's down to join this tier. So we're going to hype you up on our live streams and try to like really give you actual professional advice about what we think that you should do with.
Trust me, bud. No one should ever take advice from you.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.